Hello and welcome to the Owensville Gymnasium for tonight's volleyball game between the Owensville Dutchgirls and the Fatima Comets. We got a good crew tonight. Got several cameras happening here. We're going to have several different angles for you all. And I am going to be the only person on mic, at least for the start. You've got the on-screen scoring, and I've got we got three cameras. Sorry, the beginning of a broadcast is always just getting everything going here. So it sounds like our audio is working. We've got three cameras. The camera you see here will be the one that's kind of we go to often once play has started, so you guys can see the entire play. If there's something that you think is wrong with this camera, feel free to jump in the chat. Let us know. Grant's already been in there, letting you know that you could give us any information, things that we need to change. Additionally, we'll have an on-floor camera that Granite Miles will run for us. Give you a little information here about this particular game. The JV is playing right now, and they are currently down one set. We are in the second set, and it looks like Fatima is winning as of now because they have one set. Here in the second set, the Dutch girls do lead 15-14. I'm going to jump off microphone for just a moment to give our camera crew just a little bit of information. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. We had to let our camera people know a little bit of information here, and I think we're good to go now. So, again, my name is Tyler Ehring. I am the OHS TV studio teacher, and I am going to be the only commentator tonight. So, I'll also let you know that I'm not a volleyball expert, but I'll do the best that I can here as the Dutch girls take an 18-15 lead in this set. Again, they did lose the first set, so they are down 1-0. And trying to get this camera angle as best as I can. It looks like it cuts off a little bit of the back end of the Fatima Comets side, but I think it does a pretty good job. You're going to get to see the crew here. This is Lily Barker and Hallie Engelbrecht. They're operating the cameras up here. And then this is our crow's nest, where I will be situated right here. You can see the broadcast taking place, and then the game down here. The varsity game starts right after this one, so we'll get going here very shortly. And there was Granite. Sorry to cut back and forth there at the start here. Give you a little idea of our crew. Dutch girls got a good 19-16 lead here in this second set, and that's pretty exciting because if they can hold on to win, they will be able to play a third set tonight. Volleyball team has been playing really, really well lately. They just went down to Cape Girardeau and won the championship of the silver bracket. this past weekend. Played a fantastic Saturday, winning 6 games in a row, I believe. So that's pretty fantastic for our volleyball program. I know the girls have been very excited as they're able to get that one to fall. Granted, it's got a shot of girls helping out on the broadcast right now. You can see. Go back to the game here. Very fortunate to have 3 people on cams for us tonight to offer you guys a variety of different perspectives for this one. In between the varsity and the JV game, I will be jumping off of here because I need to run the video board in here as well. Kind of multitasking tonight. Video board's new here in the gym. I'm sure Granite might go to it here at some point to show you guys. Scorers table is operated tonight by 3 OHS staff members. We're lucky to have great staff help us out with all the things that we do. You see Macy Ruth there on screen. All right, Fatima gets the serve off. A spike there from Carly Copeland. Amelia Kurtman dug out there by the Fatima Comets. This has been a great volley. Oh, we got some trouble now. Dutch Girls able to get it back across as Fatima sets back up. Unable to get that one blocked. Dutch Girls come together here. Dutch Girls have a lot of sophomores on the floor right now. Sounds like one of my camera people are trying to message me on the walkies. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back here, ladies and gentlemen. See, this camera right now is down by the student section here across the gymnasium. Dutch Girls are looking to serve here. That's Macy Ruth. She gets it over, and we are underway here. Dutch Girls get that point, make it a 23-19 game. They need 2 more points to send this to a match-deciding third set, which is what we're looking for here. All right. All right. Granted is zooming in on Mr. Altemeyer. He would love that. As you can see, there's 22 seconds left in this break. But I guess once the both teams are on the floor, which Fatima is just now returning to the floor, they probably, yep, there you go. You hear the buzzer and they get this thing going. So. All right, Macy's going to start this thing off here as the Dutch Girls need just 2 more points. For anybody that's tuned in, if you could give us a little heads up on whether you like the placement of the scoreboard or not. I could move it to the bottom of the screen. I could also make it smaller. I just want to make sure that you guys at home can see the scores. The Dutch Girls are unable to get that point. The only thing I don't like about where the scoreboard's at is a lot of time our camera people are putting it in a spot where it's chopping their heads off. We don't want that. Gym is pretty alive tonight. They had a tailgate football players put on for the game tonight. Celebrate the Dutch Girls, as I know that Dutch Girls help support the football team as well. So that's good to see. Students supporting students. Dutch Girls are going to be unable to get that one. As you see, Coach Ridenauer and Coach McKinney there on the sideline talking about plays. Coach Ridenauer has been the coach here for, I believe, 8 or so years now. Dutch Girls are lucky to have her leadership. Little tip over by Dutch girl. Little miscommunication there. It's not going to get over. Girls are going to need to clean it up here to be able to secure this second set victory and move to a third set. Fatima is putting the pressure on, though. See the student section here. Little tap. Coach Dave would call that a little love tap for the Dutch girls to get their 24th point. They're now 1 point away from sealing the deal on this set and sending us to a third set. See a sub in here. Hallie Engelbrecht does a great job taking us back there to Miss Kerrigan Griffin, number 1. She gets the serve off, and we are underway. Dutch girls need just 1 point. They're not going to get it there. Oh. So for the Dutch girls to win this without it going into overtime. Scott, I see you tune in. Thanks for tuning in, Scott. Used to see Scott almost every day at the middle school, as he was a custodian at the middle school for a while. So, Scott, thanks for tuning in. He's been supporting TV studio broadcast for a while, and the Dutch girls are going to win the set on that point there. So we are going to get a guaranteed third set here. I'm going to pop off the microphone for just a moment as we go to a little break and play. I'll let you see the Hallie cam. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Had a little chit-chat over our walkie-talkie system here with our camera operators. Right here is going to be operated by Miss Lily Barker. She's a senior in my OHS TV studio class. It'll be the zoomed-out cam that you see mostly. This camera is operated on the floor by Granite Miles. And he'll be able to move around a little bit, offer us some different looks here in the gymnasium. And then this one is operated by Hallie Engelbrecht. Hallie's going to do a good job of trying to get the servers serving each time. I'll always go to her cam, and then I'll switch back to the main cam that shows the whole floor so you guys can see, play once it's got going here. This JV game now is tied at 1-1 set, so we go to the third set, which will be the final set of the evening, and the Dutch girls will look to try to get this early victory. Real quick, I am going to go ahead and go to this camera. I'm going to run down and get me I'm going to go get me a roster so that way I can make sure I know all the girls' names as we get going here. This camera will be the zoomed out cam that you should be able to see the entire play with. All right, thank you to all those that are with us right now. I'm back on the cams up here. Dutch girls jump out to a 3-1 lead in this third and final set. Again, this is JV Dutch girl action right now, for those that are wondering. And number 3 is Miss Braylee Crosby, as she gets to serve off. I just went and got myself a roster, so now I can know all of the girls' names. I haven't had all these girls in class yet, so I don't know them all yet. Oh, and we get that one to fall. That looks like it was number 12 with the spike. Number 12 is Carly Copeland. All right, serving for the Dutch girls is still Braylee Crosby. She did a great job on the last one. She gets this one across. Nice competitive serve. Dutch girls are set up here. Give you this view for just a second to see the floor view of the gymnasium here tonight. Line judge is kind of right there at the shot, so I probably won't go to this one during play too terribly much, but I do think it offers a cool perspective in a live broadcast. Number 11 gets a little tap over. I believe it's called a tip, so the Dutch girls are going to win that point. Braylee Crosby still serving for the Dutch girls. Hopefully she can just serve the rest of the way out. That'd be good news for the Dutch girls. They currently lead 5-1 in this third set for the JV game. Dutch girls load up to spike, and they get another great one there across by number 12, and that is not Carly Copeland. I'm thinking the numbers that I have on the jerseys here are not correct, because 12 on mine says Carly Copeland, and there's not a JV 12, so I'm not 100% sure on who that is right now, so I apologize to number 12. Braylee Crosby still serving as the Dutch girls lead 6-1. Comets get a great block there to be able to get possession back of the serve. I'm going to leave you on this for just a second. I got to go help one of my camera people out. All right, we are back. The camera was cutting out. I think the cable got a little loose. Wouldn't help Miss Hallie Engelbrecht, and is all good now. So we're back to having those 3 cams. All right. We're back in action here. I apologize. We don't really have a great way to get the Fatima server in shot when they serve. As of right now, I could use one more cam, but this is what we got. You see Macy hands the ball off there to Miss Kerrigan Griffith, number 1. She's going to give us the serve to get things going here. Dutch girls lead 9-3. This JV squad has done really well this year too. I believe they've got only 1 loss on the season. While we're here, I'll go ahead and pull that up on the Misha side so I can give you guys a little bit more inside information about how these Dutch girls are doing. I can tell you it's very well. Dutch girls rally here. Try to get set up for the spike right up here in the middle. End up being a tip. Fatima can't dig that out, so the Dutch girls are going to get the point there, make it 10-4. I do have their schedule pulled up, and it looks like the Dutch girls have only lost one game. They're coming off a loss at Salem. They lost that 1 set to 2 sets, so they did win a set during their only loss of the season. You see Miss Emily McKinney there, the head coach of this JV squad. So the Dutch girls on the JV side come into this one with a record of 6-1, and on the entire season, in all 7 games, they've only lost a total of 4 sets. So they are playing some really great volleyball right now, which obviously the entire coaching staff on the Dutch girls side loves to see. That one's going to get out of play, be a point for the Comets, make it 11-5. It appears as though the Dutch girls are in a really good spot as far as the growth of the program. We have 2 seniors currently, and that is Miss Rachel Kepke and Clara Julius. They both do a fantastic job, but with only 2 seniors, that means you got a lot of younger Dutch girls that help make up this squad, which would indicate that things are probably heading the right place for the future, especially if the team is performing well right now. Also, this is our first live broadcast as the Dutch girls get the point there. This is the first live broadcast in the gymnasium this school year, so it's first time to show off the brand new bleachers, and I'm not going to lie, they look great in here. As Kinsley Pfeiffer, number 10, she sets to serve for the Dutch girls, and it's a good one, dug out by the Lady Comet. Comets work hard to get it over the net and put it in a spot where it's tough for the Dutch girls to get to. Comets going to get that point, make the score 12-7. I am very stoked about the new gym. You can see the crow's nest up here in the corner. I'm able to leave a lot of this broadcasting equipment set up, which makes being able to do these broadcasts much easier. So very, very thankful for the setup that we have here at the gym. And granted, thanks for showing off the crow's nest for us. Mr. Altmaier does not like whenever I call that the crow's nest, so I've been definitely doing it as much as humanly possible. So if you ever see Mr. Altmaier, you can be like, man, I really like that TV studio's up in the crow's nest now. And he'll probably roll his eyes and be like, Tyler must have told you that. So I'm going to try to get that name to stick. Dutch girls get it over here. Uh-oh. Had the ball bouncing around in the rafters a little bit there, but the Dutch girls were able to corral it. Pretty wild volley here. Dutch girls aren't able to get that point as the Comets are kind of on a run here. Dutch girls were up 12-6 at one point, and now the Comets have gotten the last 4 points. Tim Murky, I see in the chat here. Bleachers look good. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm really excited the way that it looks in here. I know that it's a major upgrade, especially for the custodial staff, because the previous bleachers were having a really hard time moving anymore. So we're thankful that now it's easier to get the bleachers in and out. The last ones had kind of ran their lifespan, so it's nice to be able to have something that's functional and working the way that it's supposed to. How's the ladder access? Well, granted, if you can hear me, I'm going to zoom in on the ladder at some point. We do have a little ladder that gets us up here into the crow's nest, and it works well. Danny Rice, the lead custodian here at OHS, helped us get that mounted today, or actually it was yesterday. It's made it a lot easier to get up here because before it was a tough climb. Dutch girls are going to get that point, which they needed because the Comets were on a 5-0 run there. I pulled them within 1 of the Dutch girls, so hopefully the Dutch girls can go on a run themselves here. As number 5, Miss Clara Bruni, set to serve for the Dutch girls, and it's a good one, hard to handle for the Comets, and the Dutch girls are going to get the point, make it 14-11 here in this 3rd set of the JV game. Granite doing a great job with the floor cam here. We'll give you this view for the serve. You see the Owensville faithful in the stands. Tim, if you got any feedback on the shot that you see, if you like this shot, let me know. If you usually you give me some good insight as far as the camera angles. It was our first volleyball game of the year, so we're trying to get it to look the best that we can. Dutch girls are in the middle of a great volley here, try to set up for a spike, and they were able to get one. Comets were able to handle it. Dutch girls load up. Nice tip over the net. Block. Dutch girls are going to come away with the point, and they are going on a little run of their own. Clara Bruni with the volley. Nice serve. Perfect. Thanks for the feedback, Tim. I appreciate it. Dutch girls set up. I think they're going to be a little bit long on that one as Lady Com was able to hold her hand back and not touch it as it was sailing out of bounds. See number 12 there. My roster is not correct because that is not Carly Copeland. My roster says Carly Copeland, but that must be a varsity number. Dutch girls set up here. Thanks for the feedback, Tim. I think Tim is commenting in the chat about our cams as far as for the serves, and I think the serves on the floor shots do work really well as long as our camera people are able to get there in time. Otherwise, I'll give you back to this one. As of right now, I don't have a cam that's on a server, so but in between volleys, able to set up a little bit as that one was a little bit errant, didn't go the way it was supposed to. You see the Dutch girl bench here. On the left side of the bench there, that's Miss Courtney Hinson. She is the freshman volleyball coach, and she's been coaching with Coach Reidenauer here for quite a few years. As you see the Lady Comets get the serve off. Really all three of the volleyball teams have had a lot of success in the early going. The varsity team comes into this one on a big hot streak, winning 6 in a row in the tournament down in Cape Girardeau, proving their record to 10-4-1. This JV squad is at 6-1, as I mentioned earlier. And then the freshman squad comes in on Misha. It says they're 1-0. They've played a few more games than that. We got good volleyball happening here at OHS by these Dutch girls at all levels. Fatima's going to get that point. I believe it was, I'm not great on the terminology, but I believe it was the way that she got it over the net was not a legal way to do so. Fatima gets the serve across. Each of the three sets here, we're at set number 3 here, and it's tied up 1-1. This JV match have been very, very tight. They have battled both teams in all the sets. So Dutch girls set up. Ooh, that one got on Lady Comet there rather quickly. Good save by Macy Ruth. Are they able to get it over the net? And they did. Able to get a big loft over just to save it and keep this volley alive. Macy Ruth digs that one out. Macy Ruth able to handle that as well. Second hit there just got a little close to the net, unable to return that one as Fatima gets their first lead here of this third set, I believe. Dutch girls were in control for a while. Serve is off. Camera's a little late getting to the serve there. Wouldn't be surprised if the Dutch girls called a timeout here, talk it over. You see Carly Copeland coming to the huddle here. Varsity girls are heading out to the hallway because as soon as this one's over, it's going to be their time to shine. I will also say here, while we have this little stoppage in play, as soon as this game is over, I am going to jump off the mic for just a moment. I've got to run the video board that's in here in the gymnasium as well. The girls have a height video. I will turn the mic volume down during that time so I can get the height video ready to go on the board. And then once that plays, we will have a singing of the national anthem by the Troubadours tonight, so that's very exciting. You get to hear the Troubadours. You will be able to hear that in here. I will leave the microphone on loud enough to where all of you guys can hear that. And then we'll have that varsity action as the Varsity Dutch girls look to extend their 6-game winning streak from the tournament down in Cape Girardeau this past weekend, where they took the championship in the silver division. It's some pretty big schools as well. We'll talk about that once we get to the varsity game. That one is going to stay in. It's going to be a point for the Comets. Dutch girls are going to have to get it together here real quick if they're going to try to win this one. Oh boy. Dutch girls able to get it over as the Comets set up here. Try to get a good spike. They do. That one's too hot to handle for the Dutch girls. They bring it in. Great dig there by Macy Ruth, sophomore. Great spike there by Dutch girls as well. Try to get the serve back on their side here. Amelia Kurtman there in the middle trying to get the block. Unable to get the ball to fall on the other side as it hit the net on our side and trickled to the ground. Did it stay in? It did. The Dutch girls get the serve back. Much needed here at this point in the third set as they're going to try to get this thing back under control here. You see Macy Ruth go back to take the ball. Looks like she will be serving for these Dutch girls. Macy Ruth, the libero, on the floor right now. Oh, and she's going to be long on the serve and give it right back to the Comets here as the Dutch girls now got their backs against the wall. Going to get an ace there for Lady Comets as the Dutch girls now cannot give up 2 more points in this JV match. Dutch girls JV team did come into this one 6-1, so they've played great volleyball all year long. Oh, and they're not going to get a good shot on that, as it is game point now. Dutch girls are going to have to go on at least a 7-point run to be able to get this 24-24. Fatima, located in West Velia, also has great sports programs as the Dutch girls are going to have to work hard to get that one back over, and they do. Comets set up. Good spike, and that's going to do it. I'm going to jump off the microphone here real quick to try to get things ready for the Dutch girls varsity team entering the gymnasium. ladies and gentlemen. We just got done with the introductions here to the height video for the first time. I'm not going to lie. It always makes me a little bit nervous because I'm running a couple jobs, trying to make sure that I do them as well as I can. But it all went over well. I think the crowd enjoyed it, so that's the main thing. All right, I've instructed Mr. Grant Miles. He's going to zoom in on some of our Dutch girls as they warm up here. It looks like there's about 17 minutes on the cam, so we're going to talk about some of our Dutch girls here as we get this thing going. Right now you see on screen, looks like number 5 and number 8, which would be our seniors, Clara Julius and Rachel Kepke, as they are warming up. Rachel is a senior here at OHS. She also went on our DECA trip today, which was at Busch Stadium. So she's had a very busy day today. She got back just in time to be able to come to the volleyball game. So Rachel Kepke, senior here at OHS, very excited for her. She was talking volleyball with her today, and she had mentioned that team is playing really well. She was really excited for this game tonight, so we are very excited as well. I'll take the scoreboard off there. You see Clara Julius, also a senior on this Dutch girl volleyball team. You see her in the black uniform. She'd be the libero for these Dutch girls. So you'll see her on the floor quite often, moving around. Number 1 is Kerrigan Griffin. Kerrigan played a little bit of that JV game as well. Super excited to see her on the floor tonight. She is a junior on this squad. And she's a defensive specialist. As you see all the squads warming up here, I'm going to pop off for just a second to give Grant just a little bit more information. All right, Granite is zooming around here trying to find us the next Dutch girl volleyball player. He's down on the floor, and he's got the camera. Looks like he is still on Kerrigan Griffin. Kerrigan Griffin, you see Miss Maya Vandergriff. She popped on screen there for just a second. Dutch girls got 15 minutes still to warm up in this one. You see Coach Ridenauer over in the center of the court, setting up Dutch girl spikers, setters, trying to get ready for these Fatima Lady Comets. You get a little bit of a different view here as the Dutch girls warm up. Number 6 here for the Dutch girls is Miss Maya Vandergriff. Maya, one of the big spikers on this Dutch girls squad. You'll see her playing the, I believe, like the wing position. I'm not, it says middle hitter. It says MHMB on the program. And she is playing, she's warming up there with Miss Lily Sample on the board. Lily, also a junior. You're going to notice that there are a lot of juniors on this Dutch girls squad. Played a lot of volleyball throughout the years growing up. I know that this group has played a lot. So next year, while we only have 2 seniors this year, you'll notice that we have a ton of seniors that will be on the squad next year. Lily Sample, number 7 there, also a big hitter. The student section is pretty hyped up to be on the camera right now. You see the guys on the shot. See Drew Chapman there. He's excited to get things going here at the OHS gymnasium. Granted, if you can hear me, I see some of the girls down there that have signs. I know that you got your phone. You'll hear us at some point. If you could go to the girls there to your left that have signs, we'll take a look at that here in just a moment. Coach Ridenauer there in the center of the floor talking to the girls as they get excited for this one. Lots of exciting shots here at the OHS gymnasium. Number 2 there, Miss Jenna Hoffman. Another one of the juniors in this squad. Does a great job for this Dutch girls volleyball team. Volleyballs now make their way over to the other side of the court as the Dutch girls will get an opportunity to work on some spikes here. Sending the ball across the floor. Jolene Braun there in the back. She is another junior Dutch girl. Reese Hampton, number 3. Junior Dutch girl on this squad. As I mentioned multiple times already, these juniors have played a lot of volleyball over the years. Have done a really, really great job. See Carly Copeland set up for the spike. Carly Copeland, number 12. So it was interesting. During the JV game, number 12 was not Carly Copeland, but there was no JV listed number 12 on my roster program that I have here. But Carly does wear number 12 on Varsity. So the Dutch girls are getting ready and underway for this one. Yeah, just seeing Clarice Krupp. Yeah, Clarice Krupp there, number 10. Was talking with the girls on the trip today, said Clarice was doing a great job for this Dutch girl squad. You might remember her aunt, Jeanette Krupp, was an extremely good volleyball player for these Dutch girls, and some might say that when Jeanette was in high school, she might be one of the greatest Dutch girl volleyball players of all time. And her niece, Clarice, is now playing for the Dutch girls, and she's doing a fantastic job. Number 10 does a great job spiking. On the program, she is listed as an OH, so somebody's going to have to help me out in the chat. I actually do not know what OH means. Clarice also spent a lot of time doing acro, the acro gym here in town. All right, where are we at now? You see Maya Vandergriff there, number 6. She's also got a great vertical, does a lot of spiking for these Dutch girls. Probably one of the tallest girls on the team as well, if not the tallest. Number 20 is Riley Gruby. She is a sophomore Dutch girl. And she is the only, there's 2 sophomore Dutch girls on the roster here, and that is Riley Gruby and Cadence Gibson, and I lied. There's one more, and that's Ava Schulte. And actually see Ava in the shot right there. That's number 11. So I assume the Dutch girls probably get the next minute, and then it's going to turn over to the Fatima Lady Comets. See Eva Schulte and Carly Copeland and Rachel Kepke on the board right now, as well as Clara Julius. Clara Julius, the senior, is listed as an L and a DS. So I know the DS is defensive specialist. L, I don't really know. I don't know. I'm not sure what L is. Got the Dutch girls working on some serves now. You can see them work on trying to get their serves across the floor. Interestingly enough, they serve on both sides of the floor, and then defensive specialists look like they're there trying to receive the serves from their teammates. It's interesting to watch how people warm up and get ready for the sports that they play. And volleyball's got a pretty active warm-up. Everybody's busy doing a job. They've all got something that they've got to do. All right. I'm going to jump off the microphone here for just a second, so that way I can talk to my other camera people here, as it looks like they're starting to return and get ready for this one. I will be right back. right, I am back. We're going to zoom around the gym here just a little bit, too. I got my other camera people are going to start working on that as well. So we'll see. Ariana Katzov down there. Looks like she's got a sign that says, "Hey, number 8, you look great." That is 3 girls that were actually on the trip for the Cardinals baseball game today. I don't think they know that they're on the camera. Trying to get them to show their sign. That's all right. Hey, will you let those girls to your left know they're getting ready to be on the big screen? The girl to your left right there holding the sign. You guys can hear that. That's our walkie conversations here. Trying to get Ariana Katzov to know that she's about to be on the video. Now she knows. Looks like Jenna Breedlove also has a sign as well. Number 5 on the court, number 1 in my heart. The Dutch girls are here to support, so that's good to see. So what you guys don't know is that this is also on the big screen here in the gymnasium. So the kids are having a little fun with it. We're having a little fun with it on the broadcast. Basically, I have the broadcast has got the same feed that's going on the video board in here right now in the gymnasium. So that's a lot of fun. Just a different look of what we can do here at OHS now. I'm going to go ahead and put the 3D logo back on the board, and then we'll go back to the live feed here in just a little bit. The Dutch girls game is going to start here in 6 minutes. I'm going to take a quick break. Tim Murky says, "I need some elevator music for my mic off times." Tim, I agree. In a perfect situation, there would be no mic off time, but I don't have any commentating help this evening. If we are able to do the volleyball game tomorrow night, which is a possibility, it just depends on I coach cross country. We got a cross country meet in Steelville in the afternoon. If I get back in time, we are going to try to do the volleyball game tomorrow night. I'll have Coach Dave here, and that will help fill the airwaves because I'll have another voice in the chat. So, but you're right. It would be nice if I could get some music to fill the space whenever I am away from the mic. I'm sure that's probably a strange situation whenever you're viewing from home. Looks like we're up to 20-plus viewers now for this one. I think we're going to get to see a good ball game here tonight. I will go over again the Varsity's season so far, as they are off to a good start. They started off at the Sullivan Jamboree, and then their first games of the season were on the road. And they actually play a ton of road games this year. All right, it looks like my camera lady is going to need a new battery. She just walked it over, so I'm going to go ahead and get that for her so we don't have that issue as we get going. Be right back. Cue the elevator music. All right, we definitely needed to get a battery on that one because we wouldn't want it going out in the middle. And we're going to go ahead and try our replay here, make sure it's working tonight. So you're about to see a replay pop up on screen. Would like to make sure that that's good to go before we actually get started. As you see the Lady Comets here warming up. And it does look like the instant replay is good to go. So if there's a particularly good volley or a good spike or something that we catch on camera, I will take a replay of it with my stream deck that I have up here, and then during a stoppage in play I can show you guys and bring back that instant replay. right. Yeah, it would definitely be helpful if I had some extra help on the mic, but once we get going here, you will be able to, you'll have me on the mic the entire time. You won't be able to get rid of me, ladies and gentlemen. We are 2 minutes away. I will have to pop off, and I will actually take my headset and leave it out so you guys can hear. There's going to be a singing of the national anthem by some of our troubadour members, and I see them starting to get down there now. I'm going to let Granite know about that so we can zoom in on them for you. All right. Hey, what's up, Blake? Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and take my headset off because we're going to have the national anthem here in the next minute. You'll be able to hear that because I will leave the microphone on, capturing the noise of the gym.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's Varsity match between the Fatima Comets and your Owensville Dutchgirls. Please stand and remove your hats for the playing and singing of the national anthem by members of the OHS. Now for the starting lineups for the Fatima Comets. Number 1, Elena Beckus. Number 3, Addison Leggett. Number 6, Leah Minnick. Number 9, Gracie Dicknight. Number 15, Lily Pickford. Number 21, Annabelle Horton. And your libero, number 22, Kaylee Barrios. The Lady Comets are coached by Ellie Creed and assisted by Tracy Quinn and Greg Unrath. Now, the starting lineup for your Dutch girls. Number 5, Rachel Petke. Number 6, Maya Vandergrift. Number 7, Lily Sample. Number 10, Clarice Rupp. Number 11, Ava Schulte. Number 20, Riley Ruby. And your libero, number 8, Clara Julius.
gentlemen, I think we are getting ready to get started here now. You guys got to hear the announcing of the lineups. And we are ready to go here. I'll get the scoreboard back on screen for you guys so you guys can see. Blake, I saw you pop in just a moment ago. Was just about to let you know. What's up, Tyler? It's good to see you. I know you enjoyed watching the volleyball broadcast last year. See Lily on screen right now. Hopefully she has a fantastic game. Thanks for tuning back in. We greatly appreciate it. I'm going to make the scoreboard just a little bit smaller. If it feels like it's too small, you guys in the chat, let me know. Just don't want to take away from the game here. All right. All right, we are just about underway here. What's up? All right. We're just about underway here. Looks like the starting lineups for both teams are now set, and we are ready to go. Looks like the Dutch girls are going to be serving first. Don't have a cam on the serve right now, but it looks like it's number 11, Ava Schulte, and we are now underway as Ava's not able to get the first one over the net. It's going to make the Dutch girls down 1-0. Start things off here. Serving for Fatima is number 15. Number 15 is Lily Kimker. These girls work hard to get that thing back across. Be a point for the Comets as they now lead 2-0. Lily heads back. I know a Kimker. Devin Kemker, he played guitar with us in the band that I'm in. I wonder if there's any relation. Lily sets up serve and gets it over. Fatima jumps out to an early 3-0 lead here as the Dutch girls work to try to get things under control. Kemker sets up for the serve. Great camera work there by Hallie Engelbrecht. As Kemker's gotten back-to-back aces here, Dutch girls are having a hard time handling that serve as Kemker's done a great job. Kemker is a senior here on this squad. Not the start the Dutch girls were looking for as they're down 5-0 here in the early going. Again, they're coming off playing some great volleyball in the Cape Girardeau tournament where they won their last 6 matches, trying to get their first point here in this one. Also, this is their first regular season home game. They did play a quad here. Great save there as the girls are able to work it over. Great job there by Clara Julius. It's going to be a point for the Dutch girls. I'm not really sure what's happening here. Dutch girls get the point on that one. Get the serve back. One of the things that I love about volleyball is there's just so much general excitement during the game. Fast pace. All right, Jenna Hoffman, number 2 here, junior at OHS, set to serve for the Dutch girls here. And we are underway. Communication there. Rachel Kepke with a spike. Jenna Hoffman returns back to get the serve. Got Jenna in my broadcasting class right now at the end of the day. She does a fantastic job. Great serve as the Fatima Comets unable to get a spike, setting a spike on that one. Dutch Girls, Maya Vandergriff, good placement. Gets the Dutch Girls on the board yet again as they climb closer here, making it 5-3 here in this first set. Great serve there by Jenna. Sends the libero for the Comets, diving on the floor to dig that one out. Lily Sample with a good spike. Comet in the back row is able to keep it alive. Dutch Girls set up again. Here comes Maya Vandergriff with a tip, trying to get it back over, and the Dutch Girls are unable to. Makes the score 6-3, but the Dutch Girls did a great job getting back on the board there. As you see Coach Ridenauer on the sidelines. All right, serving now is number 3, Brenna Orcheski. My apologies, Addison Lehman Jr. for East Fatima Comets. Oh, great shot there. Great return. Great rally all around. Lily Sample with a great spike, but the Comets were able to dig it out and get it back over. As now they set up for a tip right across. Not going to be able to get a spike here, but Rachel Kepke works it across the net. Got some sort of whistle, inadvertent whistle. Was it on purpose? What do we got here? It's going to be a point for the Comets. I'm going to be honest and say that I don't know what that was. Comets now lead 7-3. Brenna Orcheski with the service again here. And she's not able to get it across the net, so the Dutch Girls get that point. Dutch Girls within 3 here. Let's see if we can draw a little closer as you see Maya Vandergriff comes off the floor. Clara Julius back to serve. Be a point there for Fatima. See Jolene Braun there at the end of the bench cheering on our Dutch Girls. As now it is going to be number 1, Miss Elena Backus, getting the serve for the Comets. Rachel Kepke trying to keep it in, and it's close, but just a little outside that line. Makes it 9-4. So Miguel Marquez back there as Clara sets up to dig out the serve from Elena Backus. Good spike there. Dutch Girls get it back. Looks like Reese Hampton checking into the game at this point in time. Jolene Braun checking in. Reese is going to be serving there in that back line. Reese with a good serve over. Comets unable to get a spike across. Lily Sample with a big spike. Gets that one to fall. Dutch Girls back to within 3. Lily Sample, she can really get up and jump. And whenever she's able to get up and jump like that, she gets a great down angle on those spikes. As Reese Hampton here is going to send it back over the net. Oh my goodness, she touched the net, I believe, so that's going to be a Dutch Girl point. Shout out to Clara Julius there. She was able to dig that out. Lots of smiles there on that Dutch Girl side. Reese Hampton serving still. Dutch Girls within 2. Dutch Girls try to save it. Able to get it across there is Jenna Hoffman. Good block. Dutch Girls set it back up. Oh, it's going to be just beyond the line. All right. Fatima with the serve gets this thing back in play here. We're moving. Fatima gets the serve off. Dug out there by Clara Julius. Unable to get a second touch on that to get it over the net. See the student body here all on their feet at OHS. Got a great environment in here tonight. All right, ball's back in play here. Great touch by Jolene Braun there. Another spike by Lily Sample. She's going to get the kill. You see Mr. Altamar making his way across. I've seen that look before. I bet he's going to go talk to somebody in the stands about some students here. We'll see. All right, we got a serve here by Miss Lily Sample. She's done a great job so far working for these Dutch girls. Ooh, got a nice block there at the net. It's going to be, oh, man. Was that in? They're saying it was in. It's going to be Dutch girls point. Oh, I guess it was out. Okay. Lily Sample still serving here. Gets the serve across, and that's going to be too hard to handle there as the Dutch girls are able to get an ace. Keep it going, Lily. Keep it going. Let's keep this rally going here. Great serve there as Libero had a hard time digging that one out. Comets unable to get a spike, but as the Dutch girls set up for spike, get a little tip across. Dug out here. Dutch girls have good movement. Oh, great block there by Comets on a good spike attempt by the Dutch girls. Great timing. Dutch girls get a block of their own. Dutch girls are going to get that point. There's a lot of excitement all around the gym, as you can see on the faces as the Dutch girls pull to within one. Lily Sample here setting up for the serve yet again. Gets it across. She's able to hit that back corner there pretty well. The libero is set up there to try to keep it. Dutch girls, they look like a little bobble ball there. Maybe too many touches. All right. Oh, good block by the Dutch girls there at the net. Fantastic work. Oh, unable to dig that one out are the Dutch girls. Fatima libero. She gets it across. Dutch girls look to try to set up. Dutch girls get that point. See the squad that's on the floor right now. Looks like Clarice Krupp, Lily Sample, Clara Julius, Maya Vandegrift, Jolene Braun, and serving for the Dutch girls, number 20, Riley Gruby. Riley Gruby subs out here as the Dutch girls trail by 3. Fatima crowd getting into some cheers. The 30 viewers that we have right now, thank you guys for tuning in. Got a great match so far tonight as Fatima gets it over. Dutch girls set up. Oh, Dutch girls must have touched the net there on that one. It's the only thing I can think of that I saw because Fatima was unable to get it across. The Fatima crowd starts the "you can't do that" chant. Active crowd tonight. Active crowd tonight. That's what we like to see. Let's see the return here. Good dig there by Sample. Yes! Now that one's going to fall as the Dutch girls are able to get the serve back. Oh, lots of excitement on the faces here at OHS. Ava Schulte with a serve, gets the Dutch girls going here. Looking to make it 16-14. Claire Julius heads up. They get a spike across the net there. Oh, great dig. Lily Sample. Dutch girls unable to get the second hit across. That was a tough one to dig out to begin with. See Clarice Krupp on screen here right now. All right, serving is Kimker again for these Fatima Lady Comets. You see her pop into screen right now. She's going to get an ace there. Comets 7 points away now from and you hear the crowd come alive here at OHS. See if we can get some excitement here on the board. They are live. Number 5 would be Miss Rachel Kepke, and number 8 would be Miss Clara Julius. So they're trying to support their senior girls there out on the sideline. All right, after the timeout, Dutch girls trail 13-18. Kimker back for the Comets to serve. Got to get the serve away from her. She did a great job at the start of the game with the serves, and hopefully the Dutch girls can win this point here and get it out of her hands. And it looks like they do. Lots of excitement here as they are slapping the floor. Clarice Krupp coming off. Jenna Hoffman coming back into the game. Looks like she's going to be serving. Looks like Coach right now are pretty happy with the effort there from Clarice Krupp on that block. Hoffman gets it across the net. Tipped. Oh, man, just unable to get that point here as you see the Dutch girl bench. Dutch girls trail by 5 here. Number 3 serving. That's back to Addison Lehman. She gets it across, and we are underway here. First touch by Clara Julius. Dutch girls get it across, and it looks like it's going to fall. They're going to give the point to Fatima, though. This is where my lack of volleyball knowledge comes in. I'm not really sure what the Dutch girls did wrong there. If anybody in the chat can help me out, I would take any help I can get. Fatima gets it across. Maya Vandergriff, I think we got, that's a 4th touch maybe? I guess not, I was wrong. Pop off chat here for just a second. You're gonna have to go to my classroom and grab one. All right, one of my camera people had to go get a battery real quick, so. All right. See the crowd coming alive here during this timeout. We got 30 seconds left. It's funny, they're always looking up at the board to see if they're on the board. And then when they get on there, they bring some smiles to people's faces. I love the video board in here. I need to get another operator over here, and we got to get some more things made up for the video board, but it's a great addition as the Dutch girls look to return here, and it is Julie. Oh my gosh, what a great block there. Perfectly timed by the Comets. right. Another block by the Comets. They're doing a great job. It's been an illegal touch or something like that on the Dutch girls on one of those hits, as the Comets are now 2 points away from taking the first set here of this varsity match tonight. Julius is able to dig that one out. Great hit there by Miss Maya Vandegrift. It's going to send the Dutch girls back to serve with Clara Julius. Clara Julius, the senior libero here for the Dutch girls. Gets the hit across, serve across. Dug out there by the Dutch girls. Not sure who that was. Looks like Jenna Hoffman maybe, but unable to get it to fall ultimately at the end of that one. I do think that was Jenna Hoffman who got the initial dig. You know, you talk about basketball players who aren't afraid to get on the floor, fight for a ball. Volleyball is somewhat similar. You got to really be able to lay it on the line to try to dig some of those out that are just outside your reach. That's what Hoffman did there. Dutch girl set up for a spike. Sample. Received by Comets. They get a spike. Received by Clara Julius. Looks like that's an illegal touch there by Dutch girls. That's going to be the first set. Got a 3-minute break here real quick. Jump off here for just a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back here during that intermission here in between the play. I gotta go help a camera. I'll be right back. right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. Had to help some of my students on cameras, but we are back now. Dutch girls get the first point in this second set. Unable to dig that one out, though. See Maya Vandergriff there talking to her teammates. Dutch girls set up here. Oh, just not going to make it over the net on that one. All right, Dutch girls set up here, hopefully looking for a chance to get a spike. Make it hard on those Lady Comets. Oh my goodness, great dig there. Great block by the Dutch girls, Maya Vandergriff. That was fantastic. We can't ask for anything more than that. So the Dutchman crowd likes that. All right. Jenna Hoffman set to serve here for the Dutch girls. Just off your screen. Thanks again, Granite. Hey, you can just leave that camera on there. Thank you for doing that. See ya. All right, we are down one cameraman now. Big shout out and thanks to Grant Miles for helping us out tonight. We're going to leave that camera here on the student section so we can pan over to that every now and then as needed. Clara Julius here returns the serve from the Comets. Fatima able to get the block there on the Dutch girls, keep it from falling on their side. All right, Comets get it across here. Oh boy, that one hit the basketball goal at the top, I believe. Dutch girls weren't able to get under it, get it started again. Claire with a good dig there. Good job by Lily Sample there. Big spike. It was just unable to be blocked by the Comets. Got caught up there. Gets the Dutch girls to serve back as they now trail by 2 here, 3-5. Looks like Maya Vandergriff will be serving for the Dutch girls. Maya gets it across. Point for the Dutch girls. Home crowd enjoys seeing that. Vandergriff back for the serve. Ooh, good dig there by the libero for the Comets. And Sample serves, or Sample spikes again. We're going to give it to the Dutch girls on that one. Lots of excitement for the Dutchman crowd as they have now tied this up here in the second set. Crucial second set. Dutch girls need to win this one. Sample with a spike, but just didn't have the right angle on that one as it caught too much of the net. All right, we are underway. Saved there by Julius on the serve. Very competitive serve from the Comets. Uh-oh. Julius got the second hit on that, but the second hit went into the wall. It was a great placement there by the Comets on that spike. All right. Trying to get the serve back here for these Dutch girls. Good block by the Comets. They got good placement. But Rachel Kepke is able to find an empty spot on the hardwood, get the Dutch girls to serve back into within 1 point here, as it looks like number 3, Reese Hampton, is checking in. I'm going to imagine she's probably going to serve. Jolene Braun checks in for Carly Copeland there, number 9. Hampton will be heading back for the serve. We are in action. Good serve there by Hampton. That's going to be long. Dutch girls going to get that point, make it a tie game here in this second set. Hampton back for the serve. Hampton, a junior here at OHS. Played volleyball all 3 years. Dutch girls set up for the spike. Sample, oh, just unable to get that one. Man, when Sample loads up to jump, it's always super exciting to see where that thing is going to go, because it's going to be a missile almost every single time. Sample does a great job here for these Dutch girls. But now they're going to have to get the serve back from the libero for the Comets. Dutch girls get it across. Maybe a slight miscommunication there from the Comets, but no problem, as they got good placement. They kind of hit it off the blocker with intention there, it looked like. Got some back and forth between the crowds here, as libero for the Comets gets the serve off. Good spike there from Jolene Braun, number 9. She did a fantastic job getting the serve back for the Dutch girls. Jolene is a junior here at OHS, as it looks like Clarice Krupp checks back into the game. And now we've got Miss Lily Sample is serving. What do we got here? We must have touched the net or something that the line judge there saw. I guess it's not line judge, that's probably the official. All right, number 21 in to serve for these Lady Comets. Number 21 is Annabelle Horton. We are underway. Oh boy, this will be tough. And did get it over, and it's gonna be a good one for Dutch girls, as she went for like a spike, but didn't have the timing right. Clara Julius back to serve now, as the Dutch girls trail by only 1. She gets it across. Oh my goodness. Big spike there from Sample. Ties it up for the Dutch girls. What a kill. Julius returns the serve. I need to be getting some replays here, guys. I am sorry, I have not done that. Try to catch the next Dutch girl spike for a replay. Dutch girls trail by 1 here in the second set. Oh! Unable to get it over the net there. That pans out well for the Dutch girls, as it looks like Jolene Braun is subbing out for Carly Copeland. Reese Hampton subbing out for senior Rachel Kepke. Copeland goes back to do the serving for these Dutch girls. And we're away. They faked me out there. I thought Kepke was going to get the spike, and it went to Sample. Oh, it's a little bit mistimed there by Krupp, I think. Krupp, when she gets up there and she's able to get that down angle on the ball, it's always a very competitive kill attempt for the Dutch girls there as well. Dutch girls trail by 1 here in the second set. Uh-oh, that's going to be trouble. Off the wall. That's going to be a point for the Comets. For the 29 viewers that are with us right now, first off, thank you for joining us. How can you help out OHS TV Studio? Hit that subscribe button. Jump in the chat. You guys say stuff to me, I will definitely see your chats and be able to get back to you. All right, we got the serve here in play. Dutch girls set up. That one's going to be a Dutch girl point. Krupp subbing out here for Jenna Hall, but I would imagine Jenna's going back to serve. See the lineup on the floor looks like Sample, Vandegrift, Copeland, Kepke. Lots of height on the floor right now. Hoffman with a serve. Good placement there from the Comets is going to get them to serve back as they now lead 14-12. Oh, we're going to have a timeout for a second. I heard a whistle, but I do not believe that is the case. All right, we're underway. Oh, good placement by the Comets. Just hit it where they aim is what they just did. Matthew says, "Sup, Mr. T?" Not much, Matthew. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. Oh! Had a kickball there for a second. That was interesting. Vandegrift, Copeland, Kepke on the front line there. As you see him get set here. Good block. Dutch girls set back up. Vandegrift with a spike attempt, and she's going to get a great down angle there. Lots of excitement. We'll go ahead and clip that one out. Maybe we will be able to show you that on the next break and play. Vandegrift, after getting the spike, she goes back to serve. Junior for these Dutch girls. Gets that one across. Good placement as Libero had to hit the floor, be able to go get it. Sample with a spike, and that's going to fall. Just what the doctor ordered. Every time we can get a sample spike, I like our chances. That was a good one. All right, back to Vandegrift here on the serve. She gets it across. Oh, no, she does not. Hits the very top of the net. Looks like Vandegrift is going to sub out as Julius enters the floor again. You got Julius, Kepke, Hoffman, Sample, Copeland, and I missed one. It looks like Gruby, I think. I'm going to say Gruby. Dutch girls got to get it over on this one, and they did not. They got 4 hits there by my count. Dutch girls trail by 4 here in the second set. Need to pull it together here. The home faithful is standing tall, standing strong, hoping to get some more Dutch girl points. Oh, there's a good sample spike. Dug out by the libero for the Comets. Dutch girls are going to have to set it back up again. Here we go. What do we got? A Kepke spike, but blocked by the Comets. Dutch girls trail by 5, 14-19. It looks like we're going to get a timeout. This is a great opportunity for me to show you that last replay I got, which I believe was the Vandegrift spike. Let's check it out here. Dutch girls set up. It's blocked, dug out. It's going to be on this next return by us, I believe. So interestingly enough, it was Vandegrift who received, hit it over to her setter. Setter set Vandegrift back up. Vandegrift was able to get the spike down and hammer that thing home. Great job, Dutch girls. See the student section there. It's like they're having some fun here tonight at OHS. Bantering back and forth with the the visiting crowd. It's been all friendly, which is exactly what we want to see. As there goes the buzzer for this timeout. Dutch girls bring it back in. We're going to get back in action here. Student section looks excited. It's going to get late. 8:03 here by my time. This one's back in action. Dutch girls are going to have a big rally here to win this one. Great dig by Hoffman. And then a good placement there by senior Rachel Kepke. Pulls the Dutch girls to within 4. It looks like we got Gruby, Sample, Braun, Hampton, Julius, and Hoffman on the floor right now. I believe we're about to see Hampton go back for the serve, and that's exactly what we got. And she's going to get that thing in here. And we are, oh, it faked me out. I thought we were going to see another hit there. They were going to set up, but the setter ended up just finding a hole in the defense on the other side, and she put it right where it needed to be able to get Comets that point. Comets need 5 more points here to take the second set. Now they only need 4. What do you say, Dutch girls? We need a rally right here. Julius digs that one out. Gets it across. Be a spike attempt there by... Oh. Sample with a good spike, but right into the waiting arms of the blockers for these Comets. All right, ball's back in play. Good block there by Gruby for the Dutch girls. There you go, number 20. That is sophomore Riley Gruby. Dutch girls Lily Sample Jr. back to serve. Unable to get that one to go. Dutch girls got their backs against the wall now as they trail 23-16 here in the late going of this second set. That one makes it across. Good spike by Krupp, but great timing block by Comets. You know, I don't know enough about volleyball to know how to get around the block. I don't know what the answer is. I mean, if you hit right into the hands, it's hard to be able to return a block off a good spike. Dutch girls fighting for their lives right here as they trail 24-16. That was a miscommunication. They're going to give that point to the Dutch girls. I think Fatima thought the ball hit the floor. Dutch girls continued play. And the home crowd's excited up about it. You can see them fired up. I don't think the Fatima coach agrees with that one, and I don't think the girls on the floor do either. They all pretty well stopped to cheer and be excited. And that one's not going to go in favor of the Comets. We play on. Dutch girls still got their backs against the wall. They're going to have to go on a massive rally here to be able to save this set. And Comets are going to get it on the very next volley as the Dutch girls fall in the second set here. So it's going to take quite a comeback here for the Dutch girls to win tonight, as they are now down 2-0. First to win 3, win the thing. Dutch girls are going to have to go on a mighty run here to be able to turn this thing around. We will see. Again, we'll go review that last highlight that I took. I believe this was the Vandergrift spike still. Dutch girls get it across. Got some time to kill here. All right, we are about a minute and 40 seconds here from getting underway here in the third set. Dutch girls trail 2 sets to 1, or 2 sets to none. They dropped the first 2 sets, and they never made it to 20 in the scoring, so still a ways off from being able to win a set, but hopefully we're about to turn around right here and be able to do so. See the student section. As the year goes on, guys, we will have more built into our presentations here for the broadcast. Still at the very beginning of the season. This is our first volleyball broadcast of the year. We hope you guys are enjoying it at home. We got a good steady group of viewers here. Give you a little rundown of some things that I know that are still happening this week here at OHS. The Dutchman football varsity team travels to St. James on Friday for their fourth game of the season. Let me look that up, actually. Cross-country teams are in action again. The middle school team is going to be traveling to Steelville tomorrow, and the varsity team is going to be on the road to Missouri Southern, I believe. And yeah, it's the Missouri Southern Stampede for the varsity cross-country team this weekend. This will be the Dutchman football team's 4th game of the season as they go into St. James with an 0-3 record, but they are now about to play their first conference game of the season. All right, down 2 sets to none. Varsity Dutch girls look to get started here with Carly Copeland serving. Be nice to see the Dutch girls get out to an early lead. And that's exactly what they do. Crowd is hyped up on that one. All right. Uh-oh. 2-0 lead. Look out. Here come the Dutch girls. It's going to take a comeback of epic proportions tonight, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. Oh, Dutch girls can't handle that one as we now move to the Comets serving. Great spike there by the Dutch girls. See the excitement on the faces down on the floor. It's exactly what we want to see as Dutch girls get the serve back. And it looks like it is Dutch girl Jenna Hoffman going to send this one over. Hoffman with a great serve. Oh, Dutch girls are going to win that point as well as the Comets aren't able to return the serve. That's going to be an ace for the Dutch girls. Hoffman's back to serve again. Ooh. Block attempt by the Dutch girls. Sample gets a spike, and then I think it was touched by, I think the net was touched by the Comets as they were not able to get that one over without the infraction. Hoffman back to serve again. She's done a great job scoring some points here for the Dutch girls. Oh, Sample with a kill there. Looks like it's going to be the first timeout called by the Fatima Comets tonight. All right, 30 seconds left in this timeout here, and then we will be back in action. I want to give a big shout out to the people on cameras here for us tonight. Again, we had Grant Miles on the floor cam earlier. He did a great job, helps out with a lot of broadcasts. We got Lily Barker on camera and Hallie Engelbrecht, both senior TV studio students, helping make this thing work. It takes a crew to make these broadcasts work, and broadcasts in the middle of the week are a bit tough. Wednesday night broadcast, getting help, all the help that we can. All right, after the timeout, hopefully Coach Reiner had the right words to inspire the Dutch girls to keep on this rally as they lead 6-1 here in this third set. Here we go. Lily Sample is the one who put the last touch over the net. Dutch girls are going to win that point. Student section comes alive here on a Wednesday night. Hoffman, that's going to be an ace. Oh, that's going to make him go crazy. As an educator, it's awesome to see the student body get excited. That's exactly what you want to see. Hoffman with another competitive serve sends the libero sprawling on the floor. Dutch girls set up. Here's going to be a Lily Sample spike, and she gets it down, and the Dutch girls are going to get another point here to make it 9-1 here in the early going. Whatever Coach Ridenauer said must have been the right words, because we got the right excitement right now. Let's keep it going, girls. A little fake out there from the Comets. Then a spike, tipped. Point for the Dutch girls on that spike from Miss Maya Vandegrift. A lot of excitement in the gym right now. Hoffman's on a serving spree. Keep it going, Jenna. Ball's back in action. Oh, good placement there from the Comets as they're going to get the serve back. But the Dutch girls do lead 10-2 here in this third set. Do or die set. They got to win this one. Uh-oh. Comets are in trouble, but great save there. Dutch girls try to set back up. Lily Sample with a spike attempt. Hits the net. Big excitement, big excitement. Dutch girls now lead 11-2. They're playing much better here in this third set, and they're doing a good job of playing with the lead. So, you know, they had lost a serve, and they got right back after 1 point. Vandegrift sets up serve. There we go. Libero is able to control that one for the Comets. Uh-oh. Comets come back alive here. All right. That one's going to be launched by Sample. Dutch girls got to get this back under control here while they still have the lead. Want to maintain the lead and not let the Comets creep back in and gain any confidence. Oh, miscommunication there as Julius and Copeland look like they both kind of backed off from that ball. Good volley here. Dutch girls. Oh, yes, great positioning there by Sample. Great shot, good spike. All right, I'm back here. Jumped off for just a second. I'm trying to talk to my crew. Oh, that's going to be long. Dutch girl point. All right. We are underway here. Oh, not able to get that one under control as the Dutch girls come together. Dutch girls lead by 7. Comets have been playing better here as of the last handful of points. That one goes into the bleachers. Fatima kind of slowly creeping back into this set. They do lead 2-0. So the Dutch girls definitely have their backs against the wall in this do or die situation here. Oh, Sample with a good spike. Yes. Comets got a hand on that block, but it did not go in a favorable spot for them as it looks like Sample is going back to do the serving here. Sample with the serve, and it's a little long, so it's going to send the serve right back to the Comets here as the libero goes back to serve. You see Jolene Braun there on the front line for the Dutch girls. She's one of the big hitters. Dutch girls got a few of them right now. You see Clarice Krupp. Ball's back in play. Oh, great job, Dutch girls. Way to find a good spot on the floor. Gruby subs out as Vandegrift comes back in. Julius is back for the serve. And here we go. Oh, big spike there from Lily. Dutch girls just got to get it across here. Oh, great spike there from the Comets. Dutch Girls were not able to, no one in that area code. All right, 21 back to serve for these Comets. That's Miss Annabelle Horton, senior at Fatima High School. Oh, that's going to fall for the Dutch Girls. Great job there from Jolene Braun. Dutch Girls still got a healthy lead here, 16-9. Exactly what we want to see as Carly Copeland gets the serve off. Hit it right into the scorer's table. That ain't gonna work. Dutch Girls expand upon that lead here in this third set. Oh, Dutch Girls gonna get another point here as they inch closer. They got the Fatima score doubled now, 18-9. In this crucial third set for the Dutch Girls. We're going to give you a quick commercial break. We do have some commercials loaded on here still from last year. Check out our accounting program from James Cooper. All right, I hooked my camera gals here up with some stools. Hopefully that makes the camera work a little more manageable for them. And darn it, Dutch Girls were not able to get that one to stay in, as they are still leading here 18-10. See Clarice Krupp, Maya Vandegrift, Carly Copeland there on that front line. Sorry about that. I had some students ask me some questions. James Cooper had no sound. Thank you for letting me know that, Tim. I will see if I can get that fixed for the next one that comes up. Dutch Girls lead 19-11. Oh, my goodness. Great effort there from our Dutch Girls. Not able to get the final point, but great effort throughout that volley for sure. Oh, perfect placement there from Vandegrift as she was able to find a part of the floor that was unoccupied by any of the Comets. All right, Vandegrift gets the serve across. Oh my goodness. Absolute hammer from the Comets here as they're trying to fight their way back and put the nail in the coffin of this thing. We'll see. Dutch Girls need 5 more points this set. They'll take set 3 and stay alive tonight. Serve makes its way across. Sample gets it good. Good spike on that one. Dutch girls are able to get the kill. Get the serve back. Student body is still alive and strong here. Looks like it is Reese Hampton back for the serve for these Dutch girls, and she gets that one over. Dutch girls are set back up. Hampton with the volley over to Sample. Oh! Dutch girls can't get that one. 21-14, we need 4 more points. 4 more points. Let's go, Dutch girls. See Sam Hoffman in the chat says, let's go number 2. Sam Hoffman, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in, supporting little sister. Love that. Oh, it looks like on the serve, maybe cross the line. Get the Dutch girls 1 point closer here. Not sure what's going on right now. The official is talking with the Fatima coach. Okay, I'm not great at reading lips, but I'm thinking something was wrong with a substitution or something like that. I'm trying to correct it now. Not sure what's happening right now. They are still talking about it, though. Dutch girls need just 3 points here. All right, looks like Kara Griffin's back to serve. She's out of your picture right now, but she gets that thing across. Oh! Dutch girls 2 points away here in this third set. Griffith gets the serve across. Good competitive serve here. Oh, they just hit it into no man's land there for the Dutch girls. There was nobody home in that part of the floor. Point now as the Dutch girls are 1 point away from extending this to a 4th set tonight. Dutch girls much more competitive here in this third set. We're going to try to go the distance here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, get this win. Girls set up for the block. Great job there by Braun and Vandergriff, as that's going to make it a Dutch girls set victory. Dutch girls now trail just 2 sets to 1 as we head to the 4th set. Try to get this thing going. Keep it alive. I'm going to give you guys a commercial break real quick and see if I can get the audio to work this time. Apologize for that last time. We'll go with our wood shop. Our wood shop's been out. Working on building a new shed right now, actually. I'm going to go ahead and play the wood shop video, and we'll have more information about that moving forward.
I've always enjoyed building and creating things, and in the OHS wood shop, I get to do just that. I've learned a lot of skills in this class, such as reading a tape measure, working with power tools, and, most importantly, woodshop safety. I use those new skills at my job, Pioneer Truss Company. I plan on working there for the rest of my life, or doing some carpentry somewhere, where I'll be using my woodworking skills daily. Show me learning that works.
I never would have thought that from taking a class in school, it would lead to so many opportunities. My greenhouse class has taught me so much more than just about the growing and selling of flowers and produce. Because of this class, I went on to compete with our FFA program in floriculture, and my team ended up qualifying for nationals at the state convention. In fact, we finished 7th overall in the entire nation. This experience taught me so much about teamwork and dedication. My team and I worked hard to earn our national placing. Show me learning that works.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. You'll have to let me know if the audio worked on those two. I believe they should have. We'll be working on our CTE, Career and Technical Education videos in TV Studio here in the next coming months. Those videos showcase different things that we do here at OHS, and very thankful for the students that work so hard to make those. Last year we won a few video contests, and that really helped us out. And as I said, very thankful for the hard work the students put into that. I mentioned before I went to commercial that our wood shop is currently working on building a shed, and it's big. It's big. We have a new ag teacher here, Mr. Matt Ketcherside. He's been working on that out there in the shop with him, and that will be in use here before long. You'll see a video on the OHS TV Studio YouTube channel here really soon showcasing that. The students have put a lot of work into it, and it's very relevant skills that they are working on there out in the shop. So Dutch girls go in return to work here in this fourth set now, as they still trail the Fatima Comets 2-1, but try to claw back into this thing. See Clara Julius Sr. I'll get the scoreboard back up there for you guys so you guys can see the score. And here we go. Copeland is the one who got the last touch over the net there. Krupp and Vandegrift go up for the block, unable to get that one to return on the other side. And the Comets are going to get this first point. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Sam. I appreciate you guys for the feedback on the videos there. All right, Kimker is serving again here for these Comets. Oh, man. Drop the hammer there on the Dutch girls as the Comets now lead 2-0. Currently, this is the only angle that I'm going to have right now. Got my video camera people that are currently tied up with something else. Dutch girls find an empty space on the floor there. They're going to score that point. Get the serve back here, and it looks like it is Carly Copeland going back to serve for the Dutch girls in this 2-1 score in the fourth set. Ooh, Vandegrift almost got the block on it, but unable to do so. Serve returns back to the Comets. I'll be back in just a moment. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Went and moved a couple cameras around. We were back in action. Dutch girls competing hard here in this fourth set. It's been kind of back and forth on the serves as they're trading points. That one got out. Be Dutch girl point here as we are tied and knotted up here at 4s. See Maya Vandergriff there on that back line. She's going to be serving for the Dutch girls. Gets that one across. Fell in a spot that was hard for that libero to get to. Got out just again. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Dutch girls are fighting back here in this fourth set. You can see this one go the distance tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. All right. Vandergriff with a serve, gets it over. Oh, and Lily Sample, just can't get it to fall. Unable to get that down angle necessary on it. All right. Back to serve for Fatima, looks like number 6. That is Leah Minks, defensive specialist. Julius goes down and digs that one out, and then Rachel finds a spot on the floor that's kind of unoccupied by the Comets there, but they're able to save it. Gruby with a spike. Blocked, tipped, I guess you'd say. Jenna Hoffman hits the deck trying to get down on that one, unable to get it. Very competitive from both teams right now at this point. Oh, great job by senior Rachel Kepke there. Just tips it right to where they weren't. It's going to get the serve back for the Dutch girls. Looks like Reese Hampton and Jolene Braun are entering the game here. Reese Hampton back to serve for the Dutch girls. Hampton gets that one over. Oh! Good spike there from the Comets as Hampton was unable to corral that one. Gruby with a good placement on that kill. Gives the Dutch girls another point. Let's get to 25, girls. Let's get to 25. Already put in a lot of work this evening to be able to get to this point. They started out down 2-0. Fought back, played really well in that third set to get the victory. And now it's been neck and neck so far here in this fourth set. It's Kerrigan Griffin with a serve there as she had just subbed in. That looks like it's going to get out of play. Dutch girls build on that lead now. Kerrigan goes back for another serve. Dutch girls get it across here, and she finds some empty floor, and the Dutch girls are going to score again to make it 10-7. Sam Hoffman in the chat says, this is better than Blues versus Jets. Is hockey preseason already started, Sam? I guess I haven't followed enough to know, as Kerrigan continues to serve for these Dutch girls. Real competitive serve there. Ooh, Jolene Braun with a great spike. Lily Sample returns it back over. Oh, and then number 1 for Fatima, Miss Elena Backus does a great job, finds some empty floor, be able to get serve back for the Comets. I will say in other professional sports, I drove the school bus today for career day at Busch Stadium. Cardinals taking on the Reds. They were not able to get it done as they fell 6-2. We're back in action here, and that one's going to be served too long. Dutch girls lead 11-8. Heading back to serve is senior Clara Julius. I guess it is about the time for hockey to start back up, and I was actually thinking about the Blues today while I was driving the bus in downtown St. Louis. I'm excited for some hockey myself. Krupp with a spike. Just gets a little too much under it and it gets out of bounds. Going to be a point for the Comets. Oof. Jillian Braun, Dutch girl, unable to dig that one out. It's going to keep the serve here with these Fatima Comets. Oof. Maya Vandergriff unable to get that one to fall in play. As the Comets knotted up here at 11. I see Hoffman in the chat. He says this Saturday, Blues versus Stars. There you go. The Blues are underway. This has to be like preseason hockey, though. I don't think the regular season has started yet. Has it, Sam? Oh! Dutch girls unable to get that one out either, as they have now surrendered the lead here to the Comets 12-11. Can't let it get out of hand, otherwise the Comets have shown that they can close, as they were able to close out of the first and second set here as Kemker serves. Dutch girls set up. I think the Dutch girls must have touched the net there or something, because they blew that one dead before it actually even had hit the floor. Yep, I'm hearing the crowd here chant, "You can't do that." The Westphalia Fatima crowd, that is. It's been a good crowd by both teams tonight. They've been active in their cheers, and they've kept it nice and interesting in here. A lot of excitement. Fatima starting to pull away here a little bit. Making it 14-11. Dutch girls are going to have to stop this before it gets too out of hand here. As Ava Schulte checks into the game. Immediately she's setting. Jillian Braun with a spike over, handled by the other team's libero. Another set here. Clarice Krupp. She gets a spike over the net. Oh! Looked like Clarice had a good beat on, or not Clarice, Clara had a good beat on that thing to be able to return it. And then Ava Schulte, just trying to make a play, was unable to get the hand on that ball. All right. Got a minute timeout here, and they will talk it over. While they're doing that, I'm going to check the chat. Hoffman says, no, first preseason game is this Saturday, and actual season starts October 9th. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Straight from Sam Hoffman. Sam Hoffman graduated class of 2021, I think. Help me out, Sam. Was it 2021? OHS class 2021. Sam spent some time running on the cross-country team, participated in track, and he still has a sister here at OHS, Jenna Hoffman, who's doing a great job tonight. We're back in action here. Kimker is still serving for these Comets. She gets that one across. That one's going to be an ace. Just hit it to a part of the court the Dutch girls didn't have covered real well. It did look like she clipped. Hoffman graduated class of 2022. I was close. I'm getting old. Hoffman was part of my first ever 8th grade math class that I taught here in district. Year 10 of teaching now, so time is starting to get away from me. Sample is the one who gets the first hit on that. Oh, good hit there by Vandegrift as it gets knotted up in the net there for a second. Dutch girls got it under control now. They're going to set up for another spike. I think the official just said that number 11, which would have been Ava Schulte, must have gotten her foot on the other side of the half-court line. I'm guessing that's what it was, or she touched the net. Because before we were able to finish that play, it was blown dead. Oh, Dutch girls get a gift there as Kimker, who has been solid on the serves all night, is going to send that one out of play as the Dutch girls now trail by 5. They do have the serve. Looks like Carly Copeland is back there to serve it for the Dutch girls. Gets that one off. Fatima moves around. Copeland to Sample to Kepke is what we're going to get here. Kepke gets that thing back over. Oh, great block there by Clarice Krupp. And then that one's going to be sent out of bounds by the Comets. Dutch girls now trail by just 4 as Copeland is going to go back to serve. Got to have a rally here in this 4th set. Dutch girls trail 2-1. Oh, man. Number 1, she's got some height. That's Elena Backus. She gets a serve back for the Comets on a good kill there. It was an easy serve for the Dutch girls to handle. Vandergrift goes up for the hit, but the wall of defense there for the Comets was right in perfect placement. Dutch girls trail by 6. It's going to take quite the comeback here in this 4th set to be able to get the win. Uh-oh. Julius is the one who eventually got that back over. Here comes the spike from the Comets as they now need just 5 more points to be able to wrap this thing up. Dutch girls call a timeout here. Going to be a 1-minute timeout. Let me go over some of the things that are going to be happening this week here for OHS Sports. I already talked about the football game. Well, never mind. Now my internet is not wanting to cooperate. I hope that hasn't affected the broadcast at all. Sports and activities. Let's go to the calendar. What all do we got here at OHS? If you're ever curious as to what is happening within the district as far as sports are concerned, Misha Sports, you can always go to Misha and check that out. Tomorrow is a crazy busy day here on campus. There's a home volleyball game against St. James. That is a Four Rivers Conference match. There's a home softball game against Sullivan, also a Four Rivers Conference match. As I mentioned earlier, as the Comets get that ace, the middle school cross-country team travels to Steelville, and the middle school football team is at home tomorrow against Union. Dutch girls are going to have to get it going here as Rachel Kepke does a great job getting the serve back for these Dutch girls. Way to go, Rachel. Senior showing some leadership on this team. Courtney and Matthew Everard, love the ability to watch these games live. You're doing a great thing for the community. Appreciate this as a mama of a junior in your class. Thank you. Hey, Courtney, thank you so much for tuning in. We're happy to be able to do it. Oh, the Dutch girls aren't able to get that. Happy to be able to do it. It's something fun. Our TV studio program. Get some kids with opportunities on cameras. Like to get them on microphone up here with me so you don't just have to hear me all night. But we appreciate kind sentiment, and we're very happy that the community is able to enjoy these. Dutch girls have got a rally here, down by 8 in the 4th set. 14-22. Sample. My goodness. It was very interesting. She had to leap one way, and then the way she leapt was the opposite of the way she hit the ball. Lily Sample's got some hops, ladies and gentlemen. She does a great job out on the floor for these Dutch girls. Junior. Maya Vandergrift with a serve. She gets the ace as that. Oh, I apologize. I did not have that one there for you. As that it hit the net and just trickled right over. Dutch girls trail by 6. Is there some magic in the air here? Let's see. Vandergrift with the serve. That one a little less dramatic as it did not hit the net. Oh, here we go, here we go. Sample again. Oh, no! Dutch girls were fighting to keep that thing from hitting the floor. Was able to pop it up to Sample, but it was a little bit over her head, which I think kind of threw the angle of that hit off. Dutch girls got their backs against the wall, down by 7 here in this fourth set. Sample with a great placement, but a fantastic dig by the libero for Fatima, who comes up shaking her hand like that one hurt. I bet it did. Dutch girls, even though they're down, they are fighting here. Down 23-17. This would be an incredible comeback here, as it looks like Ava Schulte, sophomore, goes back to serve this one. She gets that thing over. Let's go, Dutch girls. We need it right here. Got to go on a run. Rebecca Gruby. Riley Gruby, my apologies. I knew I said that wrong. Dutch girls get the point. They are fired up, ladies and gentlemen. Good job, Riley Gruby and company. Got Riley Gruby, Jolene Braun, Jenna Hoffman, Lily Sample, Ava Schulte, and Clara Julius on the floor right now for these Dutch girls. The gym is alive. The Dutch girls trail by 5. As I was saying earlier, things that are happening this week. We got to Thursday. Thursday's a big day. Lots happening on here on campus. Softball, middle school football, volleyball, cross country on the road in Steelville. Friday, the football team travels away to St. James for some varsity action, 4th game of the season, searching for that first win. And then on Saturday, the high school cross-country team travels to Missouri Southern down in Joplin for the Missouri Southern Stampede. The Dutch girls softball team has a tournament at home. Come out this Saturday to see the Dutch girls softball team playing at home. And then the volleyball teams, the JV team has a tournament away in Washington, and the freshman team has a tournament away in Pacific. Varsity action for volleyball ends this week after tomorrow. Oh, great block there from Gruby. Unable to get that one. Dutch girls have their backs really against the wall here, as they're going to have to win at least the next 6 points to be able to extend this thing to a 5th and final set. It is game point here for these Fatima Comets. Sample with a spike, handled there by number 1, who's going to come back and spike it herself. Dutch girls unable to dig that one out, and that is going to do it tonight as the Fatima Comets defeat the Dutch girls in 4 sets, taking sets 1, 2, and 4, and the Dutch girls took set 3. Congratulations to these Fatima Comets coming out playing a very competitive game tonight. Shout out to the Westphalia fans for coming out and being a active participant in the gymnasium tonight. Dutch girls play again tomorrow, Four Rivers Conference action. A lot of fun watching these girls. They came in on a 6-game winning streak. A lot of positives, lots to look forward to. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you next time.